Hey guys, today, as you can see, I'm in a different location. I'm sitting in here in the living room, and not only am I in a different location, but I'm doing a video that I was beginning to think I was never going to do. A pickup video. Yes, for local pickups. I have been to every thrift store in town, at least every one that's listed in the phone book. I have been to the one. I found a flea market today. Just stumbled across it. It wasn't listed in the phone book, but I stopped by there. I did find out that there was a second Goodwill. I stopped by there, and the only thing I have found is a couple sports games for the Genesis at the Salvation Army, and just a couple games and nothing but those couple games, and so I was giving up on it. But I decided I wasn't going to completely give up today, and so today I had got a listing out of the phone book of the local pawn shops. There were two listed in the phone book, and so I stopped by the first pawn shop, and they had some Nintendo 64 games. So for $9, I got Super Mario 64, and for $6, I got Donkey Kong 64. Both of them obviously for the N64. And then I went to the other pawn shop in town, and they had some N64 games. Including, I could have gotten I could have gotten Super Mario 64 for $1 cheaper, but I still got a good deal on it. And they had a Super Nintendo for $45, but I just can't quite now justify spending $45 on a console. Not right now, maybe a little later. And they had a couple N64s for $30, but I've already got an N64, so I didn't need one of them. And they had some they like to say they had some N64 games, and they had some Super Nintendo games. And then they had one other thing that I did make a purchase there. It's a little purchase, a little play on words there, because it's a PlayStation. Not the original PlayStation, but it's the PlayStation Mini, I think it's called, whatever it is, but it's the smaller of the PlayStations. It doesn't have the AV, it just has the RF. So, and it came with one controller, one regular controller. I think it's a DualShock controller. But came with the one controller, and it came with Ultra Racer with a racing controller. So, don't have any games for it. They had a couple games, but nothing that I wanted. But they hooked it up, showed me that it worked. So I saw it working. Played a game with it to see that it was working. So it does work. So I'll be in the market, I suppose, for PlayStation games somewhere down the road. Might not get any right away, but I do have a PlayStation. In fact, I did leave the store. This was $20, by the way, for this PlayStation, and I left the store. And in fact, I went over to GameStop to check and make sure. I didn't think they had any PlayStation games, original PlayStation games, and they didn't. But I said I was just about ready to leave that side of town, and I said, nope, I better get this system now, because if I go back and it's not there, I'll kick myself, because, for $20, I can afford to spend $20. And, hopefully, in a few months down the road, hopefully about the time I get my tax money back, I still very much would consider one of that Super Nintendo, and hopefully they'll have one over there. So just a short pickup video today, and more later.